what you will have? You will have for assignment, let's say you will have first year subject, right? Okay, so let's say you put it here, year and subject. For your assignment, maybe you will generate a spreadsheet like this. So in year one, you will have whatever studies, okay, quantitative analysis, right? In your assignment, you might have that. Then what is the price? So how much you have to pay, the cost, right? So let's say $2,000. Then you have to do another one, maybe what else you do? What the subject you do, finance, whatever, I make it up. And then the subject costs you this. So that's for your assignment you're building up. Then you have another math, for example, 1800. Then you have English. Then you have 2200. So that's the first year. Then you have your second year, you put it so on. So that's the similar, okay? So now this is for your project, we'll talk about this later. So here, we want to work out the P times Q. So you put the equal sign here, you put your curse here, and then you put a star, and then you put your curse there. Then you just enter, that's 11. Are we okay with this?
Yep.
So now what you do is you still click on, okay, that's, you tick it, okay. You put your curse there, and you put your cell here, and you put a little star, you see curse here, and you drag, means it copies the same formula. So looking at here, that means this one times this. So here, so now what we do is your total, right? So what is your total equals, you need to add those values, is sum.
D2.
And then you put in brackets, you put a curse in the middle, you just drag. So that means, what's the total actually meant here? Is what? This family is what? This is their spending in 2009.
Yeah.
It's I 2009. Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
I make this a bit bigger, okay? I make this a bit bigger. So that's their I in 2009. Now, what we can do is next is for 2010, I can copy, let's say, copy this one whole thing, then paste it here. Then I modify a little bit. So that will be my
2011.
2011. So now price we change. What's the price? 5.92,
Yeah.
10.25, 3.85, 8.06, 5.05. Quantity also change. 11411. Now, and then look, see this is automatically changes P times Q. You always click on, you see whether it's the right formula. Because I copied everything, then total here is 2011. Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
So now how do we find the index? This is the formula is, my apology, okay. The formula means the, let's go look at here. Formula is a P, so my index is the one going to change, calculate, okay. So I'm coming over here, not this one. So here let me change this, we don't call I, we call P. And then this one is also our P. And then what is the index? Index equals what? Index for 2011 equals what? So you don't put an equal sign there because it won't take words together. You have to put a different one. Equals what? Using the formula equals the current price slash is divided by. People stop recording? What happened? Why did you stop recording? Your phone doesn't have enough volume or what? Enough memory?
Yeah.
Is it serious?
Yeah.
Delete some junk on there. What? Only 3 is recording. I haven't finished. So I don't know, this helps you for your assignments, does that make sense? For the assignments, you need to do your thing. Are we tied? We have, are we tied? Should I repeat what I should repeat?
No.
From
No.
2011.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay, can we read it here? So this is the index for 2011. You just type this, you know what you are calculating. But when you calculate, you need to go to a different cell because you put an equal sign in one word. So you put a different sign, you put an equal. So looking at the formula is your PI, you click on the cell, okay? Then you put slash is a division. Then you click on this cell. That's your P in 2009. Then you enter, and that's the answer. Oh no, what I have forgot? Times 100. So times 100, okay. Then you click OK, and that's the answer. So how do we interpret this result? Okay, once you've done this is you also need to learn, okay? You also need to learn, you highlight this whole thing, okay? Let me just say, let me move this 2009 here. So once we have done this, what you need to do is, you highlight this whole format, you copy, you can paste to the Word document. And that's when you need to write your report for your assignment. Do we understand this? You need to highlight this and paste to your report, showing your work. So in this case, I'm going to paste over here. So I'm paste over here and make it bigger so we can see. So I have moved and pasted over there. Let me make a bit bigger. Okay, this is the answer, right? Let's see, I want to make it bigger so you can take a photo and to the degree we can see clearly. Let me just overlap the formula. Now, how do we interpret this question? So, how do we interpret this question? Let me copy the question here again. What was the question here? Calculate, interpret the price index for that using 2009 there. So how do we answer? The family index, expenditure index, okay, for let's say, so let's just answer this. The family's expenditure index for 2011 is what? 101.78. Okay, and what does that mean? How do we interpret? This means, how do we interpret? Its expenditure has risen by how much? Risen by how much? Risen by how much? What are we looking at the phone now? When I say everyone take the phone
From
now.
2009 to
By risen by how much percentage?
yeah, 1.78.
1.78 percentage
Yeah.
from 2009 to 2011.
Yeah.
Okay, that is after the diet change and with the inflation factor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So due to the, let's just be a bit more than diet change and the inflation. Okay, because both price changes, their diet also change. Are we okay with this?
Yeah.
So you need to, okay, photos done. Let's just see another more questions, okay. And there's some people are bored, but most of you don't know how to do this, right? It's such as those people sit very, very end. I think they don't know how to do it. Okay with this? Yes, people at the end not paying attention.